Alright, hello and welcome back. Just remembering where I left off, I believe the plan here was to grab this shrine, and then I was going to just go down here, where it's recommended level 19, and kind of do a loop in a clockwise direction like so, and here. And if anything funny happens along the way, perhaps I will change the plan. Now I see I do have an exclamation point in the Eternal Rift. I'm going to ignore that for now, but we can come back and check that out later. Also, there's a chest here. Is that one of the two valuables that I'm missing for this area? It is not. I'm going to assume the valuables that I'm missing are those two wispy icons next to the spirit vein that I cannot access right now. Although, I do also see another chest to the north. I'm not sure if the way I've gone here is the most efficient way I could have done this. But let's see. Chest is right here. Except it's not, it's above me. I see it, yeah. I would need to have gone up on the roof. So I might as well go ahead and just do that. The joys of fast travel in modern gaming. It is, I mean, truly, it is something I rather appreciate, right? Like being able to push till you get a fast travel point, and then you can back up and push a different direction, fast travel, different direction. So now, you know, I have pretty easy access to anywhere I wanted to go. And I definitely don't miss the olden days of having to backtrack a whole heck of a lot. But you have to, because if you don't, you could miss something. Not my favorite. I'm a much bigger fan of just being able to do a little bit of exploring and then back up and explore in a different direction, just because like it doesn't feel good to miss stuff right now. I'm not sure if anything is missable in this game, but still. Why is there a big drop off here? Very sneaky game, very sneaky indeed. Alright, grab the shrine. Can't do anything there. Alright, so now I am ready to rumble. I'm going to go here and then work my way south. And when I get to my next menuing spout, that's probably going to be a good time to take a look at whatever's going on in the Eternal Rift. Probably just going to be whenever I get a skill mastered on my weapons. This bridge reminds me of... well, there's a few bridges in Nioh that are kind of like that. The one that comes to mind is the one where you fight Yoshitsune in 2. Wait, huh? Did I change what skill was on my dual blades here? Because I thought I had the mid-air zippy zip. I do. I must have just misinput it. That's too bad for me. Okie dokie. Ready for this. Whoopsie. What's he up to? Nice try, Gaki. My pre-pulls are not going well today. However, what just hit him? thermonuclear strike from the look of it. Wow. Effortless. Give me all of my Amrita here. Got a whole trail of it, really. Now, I noticed... Yes, okay, so this loops around. I'm going to have to go back that way because there was stuff going on underneath the bridge. Now, whether or not it's stuff I care about remains to be determined, but... Ah! This enemy is back. It is gone. See, they made a fatal mistake of just chilling on the ground. See, what they're supposed to do is be up on the roof in caves and drop on me when I least expect them. So that one must have missed the training session on... Oh, that running attack is pretty nice. How did I do that? Was it high stance? Maybe your thing has to be sheathed to get that little spin. Maybe it's from the Gale Sprint, who knows? Oh, hello. I got something for y'all. Okay, maybe I don't. I ain't got nothing. Yahoo! He's gone. So, I've got my recordings, you know, releasing every day, right? But of course, I'm kind of recording them in batches. It's been a while since I played, and I've been seeing some folks talking about their experience. Some folks are already, you know, in New Game Plus, and I like what I'm hearing, right? Like, it doesn't seem, from what I'm hearing, and I'm not looking too much into this, so maybe there's details that I've missed, but it doesn't seem like the game really has like the full difficulty grind that the other Nioh games have, which, I mean, of course it doesn't, it's new. But, that being said, you know, it's gotta be, all the good grief, can't talk and fight. It's gotta be all the way till September till we get that first, nice try, DLC. Okay, I remember what all moves I had again. Oh dear. I almost got headbutted upon. Oh, I almost got headbutted upon again. See ya. He got, what is that rock move called again? He got stone volleyed upon. Whoa, stone volley upon ye. I tried to... I was playing Ninja Gaiden 4 the other day, and I just tried to shuriken cancel my heavy string, or my light string. As much as I love doing that, I don't think Nioh's got that functionality, unfortunately. Oh yeah, you're done. I missed. You're done. Okay, I'm kind of just wandering aimlessly. Let me actually have some intentionality to what I'm doing here. Yeah, so speaking of wandering around aimlessly, been chipping away at Final Fantasy Rebirth for a while now. It's one of those games, or Rise of Ronin is exactly the same way, that I can't really play for an extended period of time. Like, I just do like 20-30 minutes of progress and then take a break, because like just the way they have their open world is very tiring to me in a way that this game's isn't, right? I don't want to have any spoilers for those in my viewer base who are planning on playing Rebirth, but where I'm at right now is I believe it is the next to last open world, if I'm following what the characters are saying correctly. It's the place with the green chocobo. And yeah, this one especially is like, man, I can only do like 2 points of interest before I'm like, yeah, I need a break. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be glad to be done with that area. Have all the check marks done. And I also need to go back to previous areas, because like, I don't know if it's because I missed something or it's because it's not accessible to me right now. But there was a quest chain I wasn't able to finish in a previous area where the golden saucer is. And I'd like to have that sorted away. I'm pretty sure you can just, you know, fast travel back again eventually. I'm counting on that. And, you know, I'm sure even if you can't do that, you can just chapter select it later, but I am trying to get the all 100%, so. I had a funny bug. Well, I presume it's a bug. It might not be. Where Yuffie has this little song she sings about materia in the tune of the Chocobo song, and she got stuck on it. Like, she would say it every couple of steps. It's a bit obnoxious if I'm being honest, but it's just funny. What a bizarre bug to happen. Alright, I think it's safe to say I have gotten everything over here. And I suppose later I will find out for sure once I unlock the icons on the map. I kind of like this area. You know, my graphic settings are compromising it a little bit, but there's a lot of colors. This reminds me of the Senpo Temple in Sekiro almost, with like all the autumn colors and the trees. Definitely digging this spot. What was this place called again? I'll find out after I fight this Gaki. Not sure how that whiffed. This is Misaka. Got a couple of locks. Let's go ahead and cash those in. Oh, I've got more than a couple. I didn't realize I had so many. Alright, Moonlit Snow has been acquired. I can also get Moonlit Snow Charge. The difference here is it costs more key, however, question mark? What's the difference? Like, I assume it's stronger. Not clear, though. Alright, and then what else can we do? Clarity seems like it might be useful. I don't usually use skills like this, but I wouldn't mind having more key regen. That would be pretty handy. And then here, let's go ahead and take Spinning Drill. Why not? And then for the Odachi, I would like to put Moonlit Snow. This is high stance only, so let's put it in mid stance. And we can put Devastating Rush in low stance, which it already is. And then Imperative Strike, the EI, I would like that to be in mid stance, and then I can put Clarity in high stance. No particular reason to have one in either of those places, it's just that's what feels comfortable. And then also I wanted to check something out. I think you can pre-shift the what do they call those moves? The key pulse moves. They call them Frost Moons. I think you can pre-shift the Frost Moons. So let me see about that. So if I start in mid stance and then I do like this string here, and then while it's executing, pre-shift to high stance like I just did. That didn't work. Let's try it again. Oh, it works. Cool. That's good to know. What if I just did a mid string? Wait, I hit an extra button in there somehow. That did not work. Yeah, that didn't work. So it doesn't work off of strings, but it works off of skills, it seems. Now I can double tap the button. Like that. Slower. How much slower? I mean, not really all that much slower, right? Oh, now it's not working. See, it's so finicky to me. I don't know why it's so finicky. Like, I would think I just pre-shift and hold the button and that's that. Doesn't really work that way. So maybe I just double tap it every time to be sure if I wanted to do that particular move. What is happening here? This is death, I assume, right? Surely. It's like that Nioh 2 mission with this exact same kind of Watergate system, actually. How about that? See, I wanted to do the old spin to win on the... Uh-oh. Goodness gracious. Stun locked for an eternity. Oh yeah, so I want to watch... In previous games, well, in Nioh 2, that specific finisher, I believe, is the one where it would suck anima out of the enemy. Anima being the gauge you use for like yokai abilities. So let me use this real quick. Try to get that as low as possible. I keep killing these enemies instead of being able to grapple them. I want to test it and see if it does indeed like dramatically increase. I guess it would be the yellow gauge. I did notice that my arts proficiency filled while the grab was executing, but I didn't take note of how much I had beforehand to know if that was like a meaningful acquisition from the grab or if it was just coincidence that it filled up at the time that I did the grapple, you know? I need to be careful about this water. I foresee myself just walking straight into it absent-mindedly because that's just the kind of stuff that I do. And I would really like to not increment my death counter to something as silly as that. Oh, he shows his weak point if you block him? That's weird. I didn't think they were supposed to do that. Alright, and I'm hearing some giggling in here. Nice try. I'll just take him out with this. There we go, he's gone. Nice try. As if I couldn't hear you. Right. I should be testing that Moonlit Snow, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh my goodness, my poor speed. Hiya! And I whiffed. Oh yeah, it's time. Well, that was really underwhelming. But it looked like it could have been pretty cool if it hit. Just hit him with 2 right off the jump, he's dead. Alright, are there any other enemies trolling about? Anybody in here? Surely there's an enemy in here. I knew it. I was just talking about these things doing that too. Maybe one of these days I'll learn. And she is Nure-onna, more like Nure-Gonna. That doesn't make sense. That one only works if I write it down, not if I say it. Or I could mispronounce it on purpose for the joke. That would also work. Something is missing. We're doing Ninja Gaiden 2 And Ninja Gaiden 1. We're doing, oh no. What is the village called? I'm drawing a blank. What is Ryu's village called? Well, we're doing memes for them. Alright, that's the second dam. Nice try. Oh, I want to Moonlit Snow you. So I noticed that did 3 hits on the last section, and I also noticed it consumed my entire stamina bar. Wowee. So that'd be a very good candidate for arts proficiency combo. Oh, I want to do the dropping drill on her so bad. Hiya! Okay, so again, it was disappointing, but I didn't take fall damage, and I feel like I should have from this height. Is that a feature of the spin? Hold on a second. Doing some science. This is interesting. I definitely feel like I should be taking fall damage from that height. So the possibility appears to be present that it might potentially be protecting me from fall damage. That's kind of cool. Probably about time I start looking into updating my samurai set. Okay, now surely there's another one in here trying to finesse me. Hiya. She's dead. Okay, what is this? That is Backstab Life Siphon. I wonder what that does. It's a mystery to everyone. Wow, a +1 purple. Was not expecting to be starting to see +1 gear showing up so early. It's kind of neat. Whoops. Where's this shiny at? I didn't miss any like hidden pathway in here, did I? Nah. I did not. Also, yes, it occurs to me it would be prudent if I had Moonlit Snow. Well, maybe not. I could have both Moonlit Snow options available, like regular on the low stance. Then I lose Devastating Rush. But the thing is, I don't use Devastating Rush. I don't like it very much. It's very slow and doesn't seem worth the amount of charge time and payoff. So yeah, I think it makes sense to do what I've just done and have both versions of Moonlit Snow available to me. Now, did I check what was over this way? A shiny. Now I can compare. Yeah, let's compare. And then this one. This one's like way faster, it feels like. Like that one's chunk, 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 chunk. This one's chunk, 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 chunk. Yeah, that one's faster for sure. Okay. I'm seeing the value. It only costs my entire key gauge. But if the enemy is dead, does it matter if I have no key? Well, yes. If there's other enemies, it would matter. So yeah, I think having both of them makes sense. I haven't found the head of this statue yet. Getting a little turned around in this area. Let's see, nothing down here. Got a shiny over that way. Let's go grab it. A smoke ball. I've been in here. have not dropped that. What in the world? I didn't know enemies could be in those. Pretty funny, Nioh. Pretty funny. Did I go down this way? I did not. No enemies. Alrighty. Let's see. Yes, there's the Jizo who are missing a head, and also another shrine over there. The Hunting Caves, it's labeled. And I have not found caves, unless I'm blind. So I've been that way. And I don't believe there's anything of note up there. I can't even get up there to begin with. And if I just hug this wall, there's the Jizo statues who are missing their head. And was there like an entrance to the cave in here? I did get the chest. That is a death, almost assuredly. So if I go around this way, I see a shiny. Okay, progress. Give me the shiny. A spirit stone. I see another shiny. Stuff. And then I've been down there because that goes to where the Torti gate is. Nothing in this shed. I have been in this shed before, okay. Up here is where I just was. Alright, so I feel like I've cleared out this area. I don't think I actually came across over here, though. Or maybe I did. I did. I remember being here while the water was still up. So where could the head of that statue be? Very interesting. Well, I think I will just proceed forward a little bit, just to see... Oh, good heavens. Just to see if anything sticks out to me over here. I can always double back. Oh, wow. It's this guy. I didn't realize the... What is he called? Kamaitachi, I think? Didn't know they could be just wandering around. Hold on, I want to buff up. Let me buy myself some space. Let's get that water buff on him if I can. Oh, I'm dying. Let me actually get the HP buff on myself. Shall I? Let's do this as well. He's about to be out of key. I'm coming. Just wait for me. Wait for me real quick. Nice try. Got 3 fire feathers, and we have 1 water feather. Ouch. Alright, let's bring him back out here, where I can see what he's doing. Nice try, Buster. He's dead. Sweet. Just random wandering world boss. That's cool. Oh, you know what? It occurs to me. That's the second Nioh 2 random roaming world boss I've run into. That's just like a fun little thing that they're doing. They're calling them formidable enemies. I like that. That's neat. It also has me wondering if that other formidable enemy, like the random dude with the sword, makes me wonder if that was also a human enemy from a previous game I just don't remember very well. The human enemies are a little harder to remember because they kind of just, you know, die. The same way as any other human enemy. Oh, hello. Oh, y'all are a little beefier than your friends in the other area. Oh, you're gonna make me actually press buttons on you? Unacceptable. Hi. See, here's the button I'm gonna push. Except it helps if I actually hit the enemy with the button that I push. There's a big tornado up ahead. Is this an Enra? It is a pot. I fought one of these ladies in the submission. Okay, I recall. Oh yeah, you're done. Oh, see, the thing is, you don't want to run out of stamina at the start of your... Oh yeah, that was great. Yeah. Moonlit Snow, I mean, of course, that's just like the Yodachi skill. But like, man, does it feel good on this art proficiency or what? Now, I won't lie, I was kind of digging the stone blast that I had. It felt pretty fun. The damage was good. The range was very good. And having the ability to like charge it or not to preference was kind of nice. Enemy starts getting a little antsy, just blast them. Let her rip. So Beyblades, right? Speaking of let her rip, I used to play way back in the day with the ones that were very metallic, right? And, you know, they kind of were just... They're like a little too good almost, because, like, they were so beefy that they never get, like, knocked out or stop spinning in a reasonable amount of time. But anyway, I had this neighbor kid a little while ago who was keeping up with the modern ones, and they're kind of cool. At least the ones he had were. I don't know if they have, like, a bunch of different lines. They're more plastic heavy, right? Plastic focused, I mean. So, you know, it's not like the really sturdy metal parts that were present back in the day. But like, they had a mechanism in them that was like an engineered weak point, right? And this is part of like building your Beyblade, is deciding what weak point you want. And if it got hit on a trigger on the side, your Beyblade would like explode, right? Like it would forcefully disassemble. So that was another way you could lose, besides being ringed out or just stopping spinning first, is you could get hit in your weak spot and just blow up. And I thought that was really cool. That seemed like a lot of fun. So it seems like Beyblade kids are eating good these days. Now, see, there's one problem though. They don't say let her rip anymore. Or let it rip. They say go shoot. And I couldn't figure out what my neighbor was saying for the longest time. I was like, what are you saying? Go shoot? What does that mean? Yeah, apparently that's what they say. Times are crazy, am I right? We got a Umi Bozo over there. Not anymore, we don't. There's nothing on this island, though. He's just guarding nothing. How odd. Oh, you thought. See, unfortunately for would-be sneaky enemies, this game has sound cues. Alright, what you got for me? A lot of stuff. Now, call me crazy. It appeared to me that he did not have... Uh-oh. I gotta be careful with these moonlit snows and real combat. I should have been a lot more careful with that. In these real combat scenarios where I don't have full key to begin with, because it's very expensive. Now I could just do the slow one. That's right, they do a delay there. Do the move! Oh my goodness. My guy did not want to do that. Oh, that's okay. I'll wait. Oh, I should have figured the water one wouldn't do anything. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not as in love with the light attack string on these dual swords because of the dang jump that it does. And yes, it is skill issue that I am mashing the fourth hit out instead of doing something else. This is true, but nonetheless. The gamer way to describe skill issue is to say it feels clunky, right? Because if I'm mashing and it does something I don't want, I have an out. Because surely me mashing indiscriminately cannot possibly be the issue. Oh, hello. I got dusted. She's doing some kind of assist okay right now. Oh yeah, you think you can hide in that pot? Nice try. Yeah, what if I do this? Yeah, that's right. Get blended. Now, what I wasn't expecting is to be able to do more than one of those air dashes in a row. That was pretty cool. Okay, we got a dweller here who somehow didn't hear me clomping around. We got a dweller here as well. I'm gonna see if I can grapple him. I can, because I'm not very sneaky. The Demon of the Haunting Caves. Oh, I always like the cave levels in these games. Alright, this is a good opportunity for me to do some menuing. Sunakake Baba. What is blindness? I'm not sure if I know what that is. Huh. Doesn't seem that useful. Unless, see, when they say grapple, they specifically mean, you know, like the finisher on someone out of key. That doesn't seem useful to me because, like, the counterplay to that is to just not run out of key. But if it means like grabs in general, that could be interesting. But I don't think that's what that means. Devigorate is the talisman. Let me take a look at that. That just lowers attack. Okay, fair enough. Mending is... Oh, I knew that already. I have one of those. Wind Familiar. Okay. The familiars have made their return. Oh, yes. And I also have a threshold here, so I know what stat I want to put a point into. It's the talisman. Yes. Let's take a look at my skills. Backstab, Life Siphon. It does exactly what it sounds like it would do. And then Rebounding Surge is Shadow Arts Ninjutsu. What is Shadow Arts? Oh, that's the feathers. I think that's what they call the feathers. Okay. This is odd. That is very odd. Okay, the Kodamas, they're giving me Spirit Force, sure. And then the Jizo, I don't have any Jizo blessings. Level up, I want 1 point in magic, and then the rest of the points can go into stamina, sure. Let's get some equip load. Groovy. All right, and then I guess I could do a little once over on my weapons here. The Odachi is mastered already. So, wait, I've already got Dragon's Horn unlocked, I think. Greatly increases your spirit force. Okay, very good. So that's what I was wondering about. So now I need to change my primary weapon to something new. And let's just do the weakest weapon that I have that has a skill to unlock, which would be the Mino Dual Tachi. So that's what I'll do. And this is giving me double hit slice. Oh, nifty. That's pretty cool. So now, let's take a brief moment, see what other sets are available to me. I have the Warrior of the East, which will provide me with martial art damage, damage taken down, lightning damage up, don't care about that. Attack bonus constitution, okay. Life drain on lightning damage. Interesting. Let's see if it is possible for me to get 150 toughness and be in mid-weight. Let's see if I can't get that done. So if I was to, say, equip stuff like this, goes down to 76, sure. 72. Oh, I sure can, quite easily. Get the weight down at least. So let's see which feet have, there we go, that's pretty good toughness. So what's giving me the least amount of toughness here? The gauntlets aren't giving me a lot, just +9. I could get +40 here, and just like that, we're already good to go. And I also have the 2-piece for Warrior of the East. If I can get another one, I can get the damage taken, and if I can get 2 more, I can get the attack bonus. So let's see if I can get 2 more. Since I'm not doing the set anymore, I can just have my strongest ranged weapon. I think I have room for a big improvement here. Yeah, we've got our Crimson Generals, of course, which I could even wear. And they would probably be giving me by far the best stats. Yeah, let's just do that. This set looks fine. And then what was it saying Warrior of the East needed for their next segment? Tombo Kiri. Is that an accessory? I'm not sure what that is. Okay, here's a Warrior of the East waist guard I could put on. It's a little heavy though. And I don't have the chest piece, I don't think. Yeah. And then the head. I do have the head, but it's quite heavy as well. Yeah, this is fine. This set seems perfectly fine to me. So now I want to spec into the dual swords for the samurai tree. Let's go ahead and get all those points back from there and spend some of them here. I should have bought these before, but I forgot. And I need to use these more. I'm not using these. This one had like an auto guard, right? You repel the attack if you get hit. This one is just armor through stuff, and then this one was a backstep, right? Alright, what can I do in here? We've got Water Sword, of course. Raijin is interesting. Like a Z formation attack. We have the EI. Let's go ahead and upgrade the EI to full. Whoa. Interesting. Uh-oh. What's happening? I'm stuck. There we go. I am unstuck. And I'm stuck again, and I'm unstuck again. This one says, left stick to step forward with your dual swords after a key pulse. What in the world? That's kind of cool. Oh, and you have a counterattack after you deflect? These are some like pretty cool utility things. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, because that's kind of what dual swords did in the other games as well. Okay, this is one of those press the button when you're guarded on. And then let's go ahead and get Water Sword. Let's get Water Sword 2. Okay, here's the parry. Let's take that. Well, do we want the parry though? Because we just have deflects. What do I actually need, right? I have Sign of the Cross for like engage and for burst. I have Water Sword for out of key harassment. I need something good for key damage. I saw a kick here. That's probably a good one. That one launches me. Oh, that seems useful. I would like that. Like an engage. Okay, perfect. This seems like a good set of abilities to have. That is interesting. Now, how did that one thing work where it's talking about pressing X? Oh, that's it. Got it. Neat. I'm excited to try these out. Bunch of Sudama. Right. Let's see what we're working with here. Aha. Got ourselves a little filler. Good grief. Getting hit by everything. And the snake is almost dead. There, I finally killed it. Let's go take this guy out. I'll let him bug me for far too long. Nifty. Got ourselves a chest here. Alright, so it was kick in mid stance, also kick in low stance. What was high stance again? Wait, what is that? Is that just a heavy attack? Yeah, okay, so I don't have a mapping there. And then how did I do the... I don't remember what the binding was for that engagement skill I got, but I think it was backwards and strong attack. It is, but in low stance. Got it. That's funny. I was trying to do the EI skill, and I picked up the shiny instead. How silly. Yeah, this weapon's going to be an adjustment for me, I think. 3 war stance. What does that do, I wonder? Alrighty. I was expecting Water Sword. I don't know if the binding on that... What in the world? I saw the lock-on reticle at like the last second there. I'm just glad I didn't run off to my death. And I bet that's what this is too. Drowned. Yep. That's funny. This looks like solid ground here, but it doesn't link up to anything, so I don't think there's a reason to go there. Whew, this cave is perilous. left. Let's go right. I'm gonna get dropped on at any moment. I just know it. Yep, I see you. Nice try. I did it again. Oh my goodness. I might have to see if there's a setting to avoid that happening. Where you, you know, try to like do an EI. I guess I don't need to hold the stance switch button to do that, do I? Yes, I do, actually. Yeah, very silly. Alright, what's going on in here? One of these things. Oh, hello. Let's take this dweller out real quick. Nice try. Oh, this guy Elden Ringed me. With a delay like that, you could call this guy Duke Nukem forever. Okay, what's up here? I should look before I leap. More cave stuff. Oh, that figures. Okay, let me finish exploring down here real quick. Water. This is that same room, but like downstairs though. Oh, I hear a shrine. Yeah, what you gonna do about that? Perish is what you're gonna do. A suspicious stack of pottery there. Kick. Oh, bowstring's nice. I like that. A much improved I can't talk. Dual swords is the term I'm looking for here. Alright, this is just a loop. Okay. So we're done here. Which means, goodness gracious, I almost died. I remembered at the last second that there was like a break in the run there. Okay, so let's explore this way next. And then when I'm done on the bottom, I can loop back and explore the top. Okay, there's a lot of these Umibozus. And they really think I don't see them, huh? Well, I might not see them, but they're not seeing tomorrow, so it all works out. Freaking dwellers. What kind of arena is this? This is silly. See what y'all think about this. See what you think about this, too. Huh? The dweller got me. Yeah, what do you think about this? I missed. I didn't miss. That's right. I got projectiles too, my friend. Physical Earth Strike. That seems like something I might want. Whoa, do not go that way. And what do y'all got over here? It would have been real funny if I got like an enemy dropping on me in the middle of that jump. That would have been really funny. Oh, my timing is awful. I'm surprised you didn't go for the grapple. I thought that's what they would do after you got paralyzed. Huh? I didn't even see her charge that up. I got bamboozled to the maximum. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of crowd management here. My crowd management is not working. Yeah, they have like a fast paralyze nowadays. That's a little scary. Whoops. And he's dead. Yeah, I'm not clicking with these dual swords, gotta be honest. They just feel a little awkward to me. Hello. Thanks for the goodies. Ooh, a Kava Soul Core. I'm not sure if I had one of those or not. And up I go. Is there any reason to go here? There is. There's a shiny. How did you die? You drowned. Whoa, I almost walked right off the cliff for no reason. And I should absolutely be in ninja mode for this platforming stuff. I'm cutting a lot of this way too close for comfort. Alright, so there's some bees over there. Ah, a shrine. Okay, so I'm going to pop this shrine and call it for today, and finish exploring this cave in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all then. Have a good one.